Wait, it's got to announce your winner. You put the votes up. I'm guessing it's Udemy. Audited, reach him in half. All right, Udemy, fantastic by a mile.
That's great. Congratulations. Where is he?
Where is he?
Come on up.
And the winner is. Let's check if it matches. Udemy! All right!
We have to give him his award. So here,
Udemy.
Patson Hall.
Udemy.
Yeah, now.
All right, now we have a.
And Ezra, can you please give me a chance to speak?
Oh, sorry.
Okay. We do this at home too, by the way. I don't know if anybody knows. We're married, so anyway, so I said it. But
I'm cheap help.
some of you know that. No, we also have from Second Market. We have a Second Market. Where are you, Second Market? We have the iPads. There you are, Jen. Thank you. 1 or 2 iPads. You're gonna have to split one iPad.
Thanks, everybody. I'm Jeff Thomas with Second Market. We're here to present the winners from Udemy Mag Award. Nice iPad. We have a second one in the back here, so don't know what we're going to do about the third guy. Anyway, I just want to say a quick word about Second Market. We're the marketplace for liquid assets. Last year, we launched a market for private company stock, and so we're trying to revolutionize the capital markets for private companies by providing liquidity options before traditional exits. So if you're interested in learning more, feel free to come talk to us afterwards. Thanks.
Congratulations, Udemy. Okay, so we now have an episode of our the wrap up. We have Udemy is going to give a quick pitch. Before we have the pitch, I want to bring our panelists up for a little Vatorsplash episode to give some feedback on Udemy. We have Jeremy Liu from Lightspeed Ventures. Jeremy, thank you for participating. So far, easily the best dressed of our panelists. Thank you. Howard Martinbaum. And Jeff Gladney, we heard from earlier. So, with that, we're going to have, how many minutes is it? 90 seconds, not even 2 minutes, for Udemy to give us their quick pitch, and then we're going to get a little feedback from our panelists on the idea in a little more depth. Go.
Well, first of all, I just want to say thanks to everyone. We really appreciate it. We're really excited to be here, and thank you so much. It means a lot. Also want to say thank you to all the judges and to Vader and all the sponsors for hosting this event. It's really rare it's starting to become more common for people like Vader to give entrepreneurs like myself an opportunity to go in front of a group of people and really sort of hack it, which is what we try to do. I'm going to talk a little bit about my team because I think it's the one thing I didn't talk about that I'd really love to. My co-founder, Aaron, who came up with me, and our third co-founder, Octave, who couldn't make it today, are 2 of the best developers I've ever met. I write for Mobile Crunch, which is TechCrunch's mobile blog. The only reason I say that is because I talk to a lot of developers. I talk to a lot of really smart people on a sort of weekly or daily basis. And I've rarely met someone. I mean, I started living with them after meeting with them because I wanted to learn as much as possible from them. And so I'm really, really stoked about it. They've gone, at the previous startup, they went from 0 to 10 million users in 2 years. And now we're here with Udemy, and we're trying to democratize online education and change the way people learn.
Thank you. Thank you. Jeremy, we haven't heard from you, so we'd love to hear your thoughts on Udemy.
Rather than having a whole bunch of 7 minutes of exposition, I'd rather ask questions and have an answer.
Sounds good to me, whatever you'd like to do.
Yes, so could you maybe talk a little bit more about your go-to-market and this poker vertical?
Sure, yeah. So, we went out and talked to a couple of angel investors, both of them, 2 of them right here, when we first, thought of the idea and were starting getting ready to launch, and everybody was like, how are you going to get traction? It was the biggest problem. And pretty soon we realized that the most important thing in teaching is brand, right? So the teachers, if they have their own brand, they can bring a lot of users. And so our belief is that if we partner with teachers who have brand recognition, then we can get a lot more users rather than sort of the model of our competitors, which is to go after tutors who charge $10 an hour and make money off of Craigslist. So we partner with brand name people and make money because they make money.
Awesome, thank you. Howard?
You might think,
Go.
I think that's an interesting approach. I mean, you're in a classic customer acquisition lifetime value business, and do you have sort of a sense as to kind of what the lifetime value? What do you think about that in terms of the lifetime value of the teacher, or in terms of the lifetime value of the student? And do you have a sense as to whether or not that's a justified paying customer acquisition, or whether you need to sort of be viral like PR or brand of teachers?
Sure, so it's a great question, and the short answer is I don't know yet, right? Because we don't have solid numbers to prove anything that I'm about to say, and we need to do that. And that's how they got 10 million users in the last place, is because they're really good at optimizing user funnels and stuff. So we're confident that we would be able to figure out that problem. But more importantly, it's important to realize that the product sells itself. Whenever you give your users, like your teachers, the ability to market for you, right, and you provide them with an incentive to do so, it has a natural viral loop. I'm not saying it's going to solve all our problems. We'll still do everything else. But it is a lot different from a lot of other sort of content plays, right? Because our teachers have a very, very strong economic incentive for us to succeed.
But I think that's terrific, and I think the PR and the branding and the following teachers will be wonderful. But at the end of the day, if you can do paid acquisition on a cost-effective basis, then you control your own destiny, rather than having to rely on the vagaries of morality or the vagaries of PR, or on whether or not someone else wants to market today, whether it be a teacher or something else. So I think that as you get more data on that, it'll be one of the key pillars of your success. If you could get customer acquisition to about a fifth to a third of lifetime value, then you've got a business that's going to be pretty successful.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, and thanks for the questions. I appreciate the ability to answer.
Well, let me actually go more. And I actually think that's a great point. I think a lot of companies miss out on the fact that if you can essentially create the wheel, you can arbitrage the short-term cost or the long-term value, you actually have a repeatable business that you put money into. Anyway, Howard.
We got a little tag team here.
Oh, we're going to come back. We got a quick answer to that?
Yeah, I actually would add something. So we started focusing on poker and like online trading kind of verticals where the margins are very high. So we actually are planning to be turning the wheel from those markets. There are other markets that have huge variety of provisions, and we are looking at our early numbers. It's very promising, but some other verticals have more opportunities for like paid acquisition. It's very short.
Cool. All right.
So I think poker is a really great idea because there's a lot of investors who are poker players. You kind of go right to start. So I can't think of a name offhand. There's a public Korean company which is very similar to what you're doing where the brand is all around the teacher. Pardon? Megastud. They do like 300 million in revenue last year and they're worth $1.5 billion or something. So this has been proven. If you can get the flywheel going and you've got the teachers and the content and the students, this could be a really big business. And we're all wondering how you're going to get to that point, but the market's already proven, so I don't think we have to worry about that so much. So let me ask you, you have some investors here and there's some others in the audience. If you were going to raise money, how much would it be? And when that money is gone, what is the status of your company?
That's a fantastic question. Thank you. So we would raise $500K right now. So we're not raising money right now. We're focused entirely on user acquisition and teacher acquisition. But if we were, we'd raise $500K, and we would have a proven way to turn the flywheel and open up multiple markets and make money. It's sort of a proven business model.
I think one of the things that's interesting about the Korean company you mentioned is that in some respects it's quite specific to Korean culture, because it is about primarily high school teachers teaching to the test to determine that you have get into school and then